Family, I am so honored tonight to be bringing to the line tonight's guest trainer. We know her as Coach Val. She is a one-star platinum. She is a Founders Council member. She has an amazing, thriving team. She's a tremendous top travel booker as well as team builder. She's a boy mom. She has an amazing travel dynasty she is leading. So for those of you who may not be following, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that her son probably has more passport stamps than some of you on this line, because she is taking him around the world and showing him how to be a citizen of the world. And I am so excited to be bringing her to the line. I'm proud to be able to call her someone who is a part of my personal village as well. Family, I need you to do me a great favor. I want you to open up the chat if you haven't already done so, and welcome to the line our very own Coach Val. Are you available to take the call?
I am. What's up, everybody? What's up? You guys already know what time it is, so drop the sevens in the chat box. I know somebody's like, oh my gosh, she's so loud. I'm not going to be that loud tonight. Let me get this set up. Let's see. I see them sevens coming in. Okay. How y'all feeling? Can we have a brief conversation tonight? I promise I'm not going to be hours. I promise I'm not. Gotta find my chat box so I can talk to y'all. Fired up. Hi, squad. Hi, everybody. Hi, my little Bartels. All right, you guys, you already know, she said Sean gets to see everywhere and do everything, and we're getting ready to go to Bali, and I can't wait. So tonight, I'm going to show you some things. We talked about this in Texas a few weeks ago, and I said, when I come to the line again, we're going to talk about some income producing activities, because some of you guys don't really know how to manage your time right? So we got the time down, but what do I need to do on this or do on that? So I'm gonna put some things in your perspective, and some of you guys already located, but participation with Coach Val is mandatory. So locate your chat box. If you don't know how to do it, get there, because I'm going to talk to you and you guys are going to talk back to me. So here are your income producing activities that we're going to talk about tonight. These seven, is it seven? Yeah, seven. Prospecting, launching a new agent, retailing, inviting, presenting, follow up and closing, my favorite, promoting events. So screenshot this. So you don't ask me in my inbox tomorrow, what are the 7 income producing activities? Because you guys know you do it. Got it? All right, let's go. Let's start with prospecting. This is going to include doing the stuff of meeting new people, because I know this is super uncomfortable for half of you, right? Some of you guys are super uncomfortable with this, right? Chat box, right? Everybody on this line is not super comfortable doing this. So we're going to just name a few things. Okay, got it. Warm market. This is, I think this is funny because some of you guys don't think this is funny, but let me get somebody out of this chat box. Renee can say, I'm upset, Coach Val, because my cousin just signed up with Miss St. Arnold. You know why she signed up with her? Because Miss St. Arnold gave her the opportunity. You did not. You only told her you had hotel rooms, right? So your warm market doesn't know everything you have to offer because you don't tell them. I know some of you are like, oh, I know. Private messages. Here's what I want to know. How many of you guys ignored a message from a prospect because you didn't know what to say? Be honest in the chat box. You ignored a prospect. Is that maybe? Maybe. That's not an answer, yes or no. My Natasha said nope. Okay, never. Some people do that. I get this. Of course, we're not going to do that, but you didn't know what to say. Some of you guys don't need to know what to say. That's just the truth, right? You need to learn how to listen, because you guys can go in and sell this Princess cruise free training, like you get a free cruise with Princess Cruises. You can go sell that, but they were more interested in theme parks or Disney or road trips. So sometimes you just have to listen. but private messaging on social, private messaging, and forgive me, I'm talking mostly about Facebook to keep this simple, but this can be anywhere. This can be LinkedIn, this can be Snapchat, this can, whatever, right? Just some perspective. Placing ads, this is self-explanatory, but what some of you guys are not doing on prospects is, again, I'm talking about Facebook. So if Sarabi, I always say your name wrong, but you know, if she goes in here and places an ad on Facebook on her business page, right? And she starts getting shares, you guys just look at the shares, but you don't go click on those shares and see how many of their friends liked it and click the invite button. If the invite button is grayed out, they already liked your page, but we're getting more people to see our stuff, right? So add that step, go in and invite people to like your business page. Simple. Calling leads. If you guys need a script, make it tonight. You know me, I always say, you're not going to talk to the same person the same way every single time. But if the only thing that's stopping you from talking to a prospect is not knowing what to say, then start off with your scripts. It's fine. Just do it and start calling them. How many of you guys on this line right now don't have business cards? It's okay. Just say no. I just want to know. How many of you guys don't have business cards? And you're one of mine that said no. I'm gonna need you to fix that this week. You guys, business cards. Some of you guys learned the hard way at convention, right? You needed business cards to drop in for some of their drawings. I am in probably the smallest city out of everybody on this call. maybe not some of the Mississippi people, but I'm in a small city. And if I can get to Staples or FedEx, Kinko's, or Vista, you guys go get business cards. You need it. Networking event, I taught you guys how to be automated, but network marketing events, you need a business card. You need tangible for that. I need y'all to handle that. Now, notice all these are examples, right, of just prospecting. I need you guys to be doing this at least 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day, because I need you guys to have 2 to 3, and I'm saying 2 to 3, but you really need to have more. But just because you guys, I'm trying to break you out your comfort zone. I need you to have 2 or 3 different real world conversations a day. So think about this past week. How many real life conversations did you have with somebody, either on the phone or in person, that you got their number? Some of you guys had 0, right? 40 minutes away from Staples. Okay, well, there's other ways to get business cards. I was just saying, but to my point, 0, right? Some of you guys, we're not growing. So I need you guys to add this 1 hour a day to do these types of things, right? For prospecting, because you guys notice I never said that you need to go do mock bookings in this, right? Mock bookings is a tool. Got it? So that's just a part of the tool and toolbox, but that's not an income producing activity. But I also didn't say, go reach out to Aunt Donna for the 40th time or the 15th time to see if she's ready to join the business. I said, this is new. We'll talk about follow-ups later, but I want you guys to start doing this every day. Next one, inviting. You can practice that, Nicole, with your upline. You can practice that with your platinums, your golds. You can message me. You guys need to start getting some accountability partners. Okay, inviting is the most important activity that you're ever going to see in any one of these. I promise you, you have to become a professional inviter. If you want to build in this business, inviting is vital. If you want to book in this business, this is still key. Drop in the chat box if you know when your prospect call is on your team, when your team prospect call is. This chat box should light up. If you do not, I need you to go ask your sponsor tonight, when is the prospect call for this week? Yes, each and every one of you guys. Now, here's another question while you're in the chat box. How many of you guys invited somebody to the prospect call this past week? Honest. Miss McCain, you do know when it is because you were on the last call. Okay, Natasha said she did not. Hi, Shay Nicole. She's gonna be late to her own funeral. I promise. She's late to everything. Hi, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. Master inviter. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Regardless if it's Patrice's call every week, regardless if it's GJ's call, a travel squad call, Rising Tide call, everybody, a Team Elite, every single person has a prospect call every week. If your call's on a Tuesday and you have somebody on Saturday or Sunday, get with another leader and ask if they have a call. Put them in there, because guess what every single call does? Get back to the person that invited you on the call, right? Now, this is, when you guys go to church, and some of you guys went to church today, you're like, oh, the pastor's talking to me. I'm going to be probably talking to some of you guys. I don't want a response. I want you to think about this, okay? If you're a vet and you either got gold, you had your platinum, and you lost it, here's something to think about. Did you stop inviting? Don't answer that out loud. Don't put it in the chat box, but think to yourself, if you got a rank, whether it's silver, and you lost your rank, is it because you stopped inviting? I seriously want you guys to think about that, because some of you guys get on these calls, or you look at people traveling and you do things and you compare their day 5,000 to your day 3, right? So I seriously want you guys to think about that, because this leads us into the next one, which is presenting. So the key step in the process is presenting, whether it's Zoom webinars, hotel meetings. We're getting back to in-person meetings are so bomb. I like Zoom, but I like people, right? Video, Super Saturday meet and greets. Drop ways that you use to present in the chat box, or what's your favorite? What's your favorite way of those in the chat box? Yes, I love live too. Me too, me too, me too, me too. It's like COVID, get out the way. Chat box, drop your favorite way. I know some of you guys are new. So if Zoom is your only way, it's okay. The hotel ones, those are dope too. Because we had a blast in Texas. Okay. Meet and greets. Okay. She says 3 ways, because I do her 3-way calls. We are at 100% close rate on 3-way calls. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be gassed up. Zoom. Okay. Okay, so I like that, Tanya, because you did not give me an excuse. You gave me a way. I love that. So Zoom, I'm super okay with that. Okay, so here's a nugget for Super Saturdays for people that say, here's my problem, Coach Val. I can't get the people that I invited. So some of these people that you invited, maybe you don't know them, but guess what you need to do? On your way, pick them up. If some of you guys are laughing right now, on your way to the hotel, on your way to the meeting, pick them up. You're going to ensure they're there. But if you really know some of my heavy hitters, I pick them up and I took them to the meeting, right? Here's another one. You guys give away the farm. You guys give away the farm, and that's just the truth. Your vouchers are cool. That's dope. But stop giving them away for them just to show up. Instead, say that this voucher, I'm giving away this free trip to anybody that signs up tonight. I'm not giving you some without getting something, right? Or even better, change your verbiage up and say, when you pay your first $69.95. When you pay your first $69.95, that's when you're getting your voucher. You guys give away too much stuff. We're in the business to make them money, right? We're excited about this. This is not just to get people in, just to sign up to leave, right? So different. I told you, these are some things that you guys already know in here. I'm just going to put a different perspective on it. Okay. Takeaway tip. I had to make notes for myself. Place this business in people's lives. So this is where you share the complete story. Every time you see the presentation, you get somebody that is good enough to do the presentation. If you got to start off, you couldn't pay me 5 years ago to do this, what I'm doing right now. Be like, who's doing a Zoom? Who being in front of the room? That ain't me. I don't want a mic, right? So growth is real. But when you do these, you get your presenter up there and they are going to remove themselves from the equation. They have to be the messenger, not the message. So you guys, I know you guys are annoyed with this too. You hear somebody just talk about themselves. I've done this and I've done that and done this and all that. I don't want to sit up and see somebody do that, right? You're not going to hear me say, let me give you an example on the presentation. On the presentation where the residual income slide comes in. So the residual bills, why not have residual income, right? And you get your person, your prospects talking about residual bills, you know, light bills, water bills, you get them engaging. And then the next slide is the positions. So on the call the other night, we had a guy named Antonio, and I used him as my person that moves along the chart. So I said, Antonio, signing up tonight, right? He's going to have 3 successful conversations from people, whether they're at work or some people that he knows. He ranks to executive. He has 3 more successful conversations. Y'all heard me say that, right? We put this business in their life. You did not hear me say, I started March 30th. 2017, I signed my first 3 agents in the first week. I went silver my first month. You don't hear that because it becomes about me instead of the message, right? So when you're presenting and doing these things, these are just a takeaway tip for that, right? Let's go to the next one. Follow up. This is my favorite one. Maybe I'm new, but the trip getaway. I said that for some of the people that use vouchers. If you're not using vouchers or your upline doesn't use vouchers, run. You're not missing nothing. I'm just kidding, but it's just some tools to do this. Okay. Follow up and close is my favorite. Money is in the follow up. You guys heard that before, right? So here's some truths behind that. You may have to follow up with someone 7 to 10 times before they join or buy. That's just the truth. Example. How many of you guys are signed up with Coach and you got an email from Coach that the sale started on Monday, right? Tuesday, you got 2 more emails, morning and evening. Then Wednesday, you got an email. You might've got a text message. Thursday, sale is ending tomorrow. And then guess what you did? You went to go look. It took you 5 or 6 emails before you actually went to go see what Coach had. And by the time you got there, they didn't have nothing in your size. That's just the truth. Hi, Kia. She said it took her a year to join. Okay. Yeah, I told my sponsor, like no 3 times. Next truth. Every prospect does not sign up on the spot. They just don't. They don't. Closing has to lead the prospect to a decision. So here's my example. Has to lead into a decision. This sounds like it would be a good fit for you. How about we take 5 minutes to create your account right now? Ooh, in my GJ voice. Here's my favorite one. What credit card are we putting this on? Y'all closers got to be some gangsters, right? You got to ask for the sale. What credit card are we putting this on? Next one. What questions do you need me to answer before we get you started today? See, some of you guys are dope with the follow-up. You're going to follow back up with your person. You stay with them. You answer their questions, but you never ask for the sale. You never ask for the sale. Or some of you guys are like, oh, she's signing up Friday. So you do this. Nothing all week. You do nothing till Friday. And Friday comes, you don't hear from them. You never followed up. You did nothing. So put in the chat box if follow-up is your strongest side of this. Or put closing if closing is your dominant side. If you're bomb with, okay, both. If you're bomb with follow-up or if you're bomb with closing. Okay. Because follow-up is easier for you guys. So this is what I need you to do for me. Everybody that put follow-up, for my closers, I need you to work on confidence because confidence sells everything. Confidence closes the deal. Confidence, just ask for it, right? The worst they can do is say no, right? Or strengthen your role play. Go to your accountability partner or your upline or platinum gold, whatever, and start a role play. It makes it start making it easy for you, right? Some of you guys do these personal development books. You guys may be on your 7th or 8th personal development book. That's just the truth. But you're solid there now. So next, go find a closing book. There's plenty of closing books out there. Or follow up, how to follow up in network marketing or anything. Do that. You have to strengthen where I'm tired of you guys working on your strengths. You're done. You're good on your strength. We need to work on weaknesses. We need to get your weaknesses up to where your strengths are. Because if closing is your problem, I promise you're going to soar to the next rank if you can work on closing. But if you continue to work on follow-up and you got it, you're not moving. You're staying in place. We want you to move further. Make sense? All right, let's go to the next one. Ooh, dun, dun, dun. I didn't say it right, GJ. I can't do it like GJ does it. Launching new agents, or anybody that when they were new, you felt like this. How many of y'all felt like this? You laughing at me, GJ? I told you. I can't get it right. That's you right now. Okay. Okay. You're not new. Natasha, you're not new. We can't have you feeling like this. Tony Evans always says, we can't put confusion and travel in the same sentence. Right? So for this example that I'm going to give you, I'm going to be talking about new agents, but maybe for some of the vets, you need to step back and see are you biting too much off? Go back to being in day one. So my vets, I'm telling you, I'm not giving you an example tonight, but I'm going to give you all the vets, go back to being in phase one. Go back to we'll get to that slide in a minute. I'll be putting myself ahead. Help your agent start off so they don't have to start over. Help your agent start off right so they don't have to start over. I need you guys to understand that this is very important to me. Very important to me. Here's some ideas to help them start off right. Warm market. We talked about this earlier. Your warm market, I don't care if you think that they don't need it. Your warm market still travels. You can't assume that your brothers and sisters, cousins, and all of them won't support your business if they don't know that that's what you offer. If you only post about Jamaica trips or tropical trips and you don't post about the down the street trips, they're not going to book with you. That's not on them. That's on you. Let's talk about the names list. So yeah, I call it the hundreds list. You guys heard me say this. Some of you guys heard me say this before. Your hundreds list has 3 columns on it. One column is for the promoter or the party person. Anybody that you know that parties goes on that list, on that column. In your second column is anybody that is loves to travel. Excuse me. Your third column is people that want extra income. And you're going to fill out this hundreds list. Some of you guys are like, can I do 50? No, 100. Once you get started, you're not going to stop. You're going to use your contacts on your phone, emails, Facebook, Instagram. There's plenty of people on there. Use those because you're going to contact these people. You guys always know I say hair store. If you started a hair store tomorrow, what are you going to do? Grand open it. Launch your business. Grand open your business. Remember, if you treat this business like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. PTA training. Some of you guys are building. Okay, cool. You still need to take the training because guess what? Not everybody that you bring on is going to build. You're going to need to guide them along properly. How many in the chat box right now had an onboarding? Your upline showed you the back office. They showed you how to do things. They onboarded you. This chat box should be lit up. Not yet is unacceptable if you have been in the business more than a week. So if this is you, go to your upline tonight and say, can I get onboarded this week? And did. Quality enrollment. It's not a quantity, quality. Name some other things that you can help start your agents off the right way. Put them in the chat box. Kia is amazing. You're absolutely right. She is. Help your agent start off right so they don't have to start over. Name some things that you can, some different ideas or key points that will help so people can screenshot them in the chat box. Is a Google page really necessary when they have evotravelagent.com? Think about it. I didn't say vets. I said newbies. We don't want to plaster them with things that is not needed right now, right? Mock booking is not one. No, ma'am. Not yet. Starting off right. Vax walkthrough. Okay, I like it. Develop a stronger Facebook page. Clean your Facebook page up. Okay. How to utilize Facebook groups. Okay. Organizational tips. Okay. Get on the phone with them, give them a breakdown, chart them off. Okay, let's go. Hi, travel buddy. Akimbo card. All right. Okay, so you guys got good things. You guys screenshot those. So I have one that you guys didn't, nobody said. Can we talk about it? Nuh-uh, not call Coach Val. Can we talk about what this came across screen? Y'all want to talk about this or no? Are we not talking about this? It's the problem. What's my motto? What is my motto? Y'all know my motto? Leave people better than where you found them. You have to leave people better than where you found them. Plan your work and work your plan. You guys know I say that all the time, but let's talk about the $69.95. It needs to be a conversation. If we did a launch party or if we did a grand opening at a hair store, you guys know that's my example all the time. You're paying lights, water, you have all these goals that you have to knock down, right? We don't. We have $69.95. So whether this is a conversation that, hey, Dwayne, I need you to take your PTA training within the first 24 hours, right? Because we're going to get this $69.95 paid for or money on the books, right? I need you guys to do me a favor. $69.95 needs to come back to the front burner, not the back burner, because you guys shy away from this, but you're not leaving people better than where you found them, right? They say, oh, they didn't tell me about the $69.95. We need to talk about it. If you don't know how to, then start role play. But that's something that it needs to be on the calendar. Hey, 30 days from today's date, my Siri watch is recording everything that I just said. Yes, 30 days from today's date is $69.95 will come off your card. So let's get to work on knocking these things down so we can start covering this. Or this is going to motivate them, right, to start doing upselling or using Evo rewards or start working the business. I'm going to keep it real all the time, but $69.95 needs to stop being underneath the table, underneath the books and underneath the papers when you talk about it now, right? So this is something that you need to add to help agents start off the right way so we don't have to start over or quit, right? Let's go to the next one because I can talk about that all day. Promoting events. We are an event-driven business. Attend every event yourself like your success depends on it, because guess what? It truly does. It truly does. Because right now, you guys getting on this call, congratulations. You guys are setting your business up this week to win, right? Because we're around people that keep doing this, right? I love success. You guys gas me up, but I love in-person events because you guys don't know that one conversation. It's okay that your downline may say, Gary's told me that before, but Coach Val said it different. Or I've said it before, but Gary put it in a different light for me, right? You may not know anybody in Detroit, but when you get to these events, let me tell you something, you're going to know somebody from Detroit. Detroit, do you hear me? So I'm saying, you guys, I'm going to take Coach Val hat off right now, and I'm going to put the single mom hat on right now, because the number one thing that you guys say every single time is, ooh, that price. So we're going to talk about this event right here. This event is coming up. Some of you guys on the beginning of the call, when Deidre asked, she said, did you guys hear about it? Ron sent out an email yesterday. It went to your spam. Side note, you guys need to put on your calendars to check your spam at least every other day. Your next One Star Platinum may be sent you an email, but it went to spam. Or your next biggest trip may not have went to your inbox. It went to spam. So do that. Okay, back to this. This is why I make notes, so I stay on topic. Okay, this event, my single mom hat is on right now. So you're looking at $199. These tickets are about to sell out. And I'm not telling you just go do this. If it was me, and I'm keeping it real, if you can only afford to go to convention or this, go to convention. I'm gonna be real. I know some of your uplines gonna be like, why did she say that? Go to convention. If you had to choose between two, but if you can make both work, go to both. You're going to get way more. I don't care what is offered for the $199. We're not even going to get into, I'm not even going to tell you what the value is of the $199. I'm going to tell you the value outside of the tangible things. You're going to meet people that you don't know in your area, or you're going to learn another leader that is going to help further your business. This right here, you guys tell me all the time, my brothers and sisters don't support my business. My family don't support my business. My friends don't support my business. Guess what? We support your business. These events fill your balloon up so sturdy that your family can't poke holes in it. It's going to get you through to convention. I promise you that. This is not just me saying, oh, do this because I'm a leader. I got to pay for them events too. So I'm saying when you look at these, there is way more value than just the tangible things. You're going to meet the founder. You know how many companies that you don't even speak to the founder of a company. I'm just saying, when you look at these, go to your back office, it will show you how to log in. You can screenshot this, go to that website, things like that. If you have an iPhone, you can screenshot it and save the link and all that straight from the picture. I don't know about you Android people, but okay. So you go to these events. If you have to choose for one, I definitely would do a convention, but I'm telling you, you guys have to show up to these events. We'll have regionals again in the spring. All these events, you guys got to start going to them. If you have Super Saturdays in your area, you got Patrice's boot camp coming up in January also. If you're in Cali, go. I'm telling you guys so much. How many of you guys went to Texas and you learned something? There's so many people. I knew you was coming, Ashley. So many people got to see me, Patrice, Shanetta, and TJ, and Dwayne Macklin. You guys learned something. You guys need to get in these rooms. I can preach about events all night. Okay, we're going to the next one. Last one. Told you I wasn't going to be long. Last one, retailing. Retailing. MLM is not direct sales. We not the Avon lady. We not the Tupperware lady. We not the knock on your door with Kirby vacuums. We not none of that. Network marketing is the balance between selling and recruiting. Listen, in this business, you have to do one or the other. You cannot do nothing. The beauty in this business is the fact that in our company, if you never recruit anybody, you still can make money. I said that. We're not the Avon lady. I don't have to go pass out books. But literally, if you never recruit somebody, you can make money. I got a trip next year that's going to blow it out the water on commission, right? And it doesn't have to be recruiting. But the beauty in this business on the flip side is you can. Let me tell you two ways. One is you have to have a great product story or be a product of the product. How many of you guys traveled this month? How many of you guys traveled this month? I ain't got to ask Natasha. I know she posted. How many of you guys were a product of the product on social media? Okay, chat box going off the chain. I saw some no's. Okay. Let's say money plays a factor. You know, I'll keep it real. I'll put my coaching Val hat back on, but no, I am a single mom. How many of you guys did something like, I don't know if you know what it is, but like Fright Fest at Six Flags this past weekend? Like Fright Fest, or you went to a haunted house. Like that is being a product of the product. It's okay that you're scary. What I'm saying is that could have been a trip, guys. Some of you guys need to quit downplaying that you travel, because you do. Even if Six Flags is 2 exits down from your house, people don't know that outside of your area, right? So you could have put a trip together with a hotel and that upsold it, made money. Your $69.95 is getting covered. What I'm trying to tell you that is, if, let's say the immune comparable person that was on the line earlier, I can't remember your name, it was too many people in the chat box. Let's say that it's her, she can't do things like that. But now she has a great product story because her upline or somebody close to her gave her the idea so she can post about it. Even if you can't travel, there's no excuses in this business. You can have a great product story. Some of you guys will never get the chance, or can't get the chance right now, I said that wrong, to go to Bali, right? It's too far or it costs too much. It's like a dream trip to some of you guys, right? So the way I'm going to travel to Bali next week, you're going to use my story as your great product story. It's the same thing. Staycations is the same thing. Just because you didn't take the trip doesn't mean that you don't have the product story. Example, Patrice just came back from a fam trip. Some of y'all ain't never been to Puerto Vallarta. But the way she posted about this, now it gave you some of you guys went to look up some Puerto Vallarta. right? A different part of Mexico. So now you have a product story, but stop downplaying these trips. You might have just went, some of you guys are from Nashville, but you stayed at a nice place in Nashville. Post about it. Someone threw a kid birthday party for their kids. They can only afford a hotel room so they can go swimming. Post about it. It's a great product story, right? The other one, number 2, offer products to all people who tell you no to the business opportunity. See, some of you guys have family and friends signing up for Evo with somebody else because you didn't tell them that you offered the business, that you have a business to offer. You didn't tell them. You only told them that you're a travel agent. So that's the difference. You cannot be mad at somebody that does not know that you have a business opportunity. So yes, a lot of you guys say, okay, recruiting, put a bad taste in your mouth, people leave, whatever. But I just gave you tools tonight onto how to successfully allow a travel agent to get them started, right? I gave you a lot of tools to add to your toolbox. But these 7 things that I went over tonight are the 7 things that you guys need to be doing. This is what you say, I work 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. I get off, I'm too tired. But now you're saying, okay, I'm going to take back my time. I'm going to work 2 hours in my business. I love that. It needs to be one of these 7 things. This is it. I know that your upline say, go and do this. I always say mock bookings because you guys are like, why are you don't like? Because it does not help you income produce. If you're going to go look up bookings, then you need to be posting about them, right? You need to be doing one of these 7 things. Knock these 7 things down, right? That's why I want all of you guys to be successful. Whatever makes you uncomfortable is your biggest opportunity for growth. What I'm doing right now made me hella uncomfortable. Now we're all fired up, right? We got a different perspective for the week. Yes, married to the game. But it's growth. So you can't stay in the same spot. You guys got to keep walking. So do these things, implement them. Leaders, implement some of these things with your teams this week so we can get over the hump. Role play the rest of November, all of November role play, so they can get strong in December and then they can crush 2023. All these things, get this stuff taken, organize this, do more of this, right? So I want you guys to be intentional with your goal planning this week. It is November. You guys, November is here. It's almost over. We set through pandemic. Okay, so any travel agent that's been travel agent before the pandemic, we making it, baby. 2023 is about to bring us back every single thing that we lost in 2020, 2021, 2022. Do you hear me? But you have to work your business. I want you guys to look at your booking calendars for 2023 right now. If you don't have trips on every single month, fix it. Fix it. Nobody can brand your business better than you. I want you guys to be intentional with your goal setting this week and fired up because 2023, we're coming to get all the money. You hear me? All the money. If you guys need me, message me on Facebook. You guys know I love to stay out the country, so I can get your messages on Wi-Fi or email me. Whatever you guys need, we're around if you need us. The Evo Q&A business pages, Facebook pages, we're there to help you there too. Have all the fun this week. Just whatever you do, just have fun doing it. Deidre, it's all back to you.
Family, did I not tell you to be ready to take notes? I hope you weren't scrambling for a pen because she came with it. Do me a favor, jump in the chat box. Let's thank Coach Val for that power pack 7 things to do. I hope you are taking advantage of all of them. Make it make sense. Let it make you money. If you're doing it, let it make money for you. Family, we are excited. As was mentioned at the top of the call, as was mentioned in the presentation, January, we will be 7 years old. The Evo birthday retreat is moving this year to Hollywood, California. We're going to be doing it big. So if you have not checked your main email box or your spam folder, Ron sent out an email with the information and the link. It's posted in all of the Facebook groups as well. We want you to go and get registered. It's a multi-step process, so make sure that you follow the instructions. do the registration, put it in your card, and pay for it. All three are necessary. So we want to see you in Hollywood. Yes, we are going to Cali. We want to have everyone there, but it's limited, so everyone can't be there. Now, those 91 people on this call tonight, if you all bombard the website tonight getting your tickets, you can make sure that you will be there, because there's some other people who didn't bother to get on the call, so they didn't get this extra heads up and information and intel about the amazing event coming up in January. So we want you to take advantage of that. We want to see you there. Our leaders are going to be there. We want to network with you. We are going to do some very fun things while we're there. A couple things different from before. So if you went to the birthday last year or any of the previous 6, this one's going to be even bigger and better than that. So you want to make sure that you are there to celebrate our 7th birthday, family. So with that being said, I thank you all for being on the call. Now I'm going to also stop our recording.